Boxing King Media in association with Boxer, Tyrone McKenna in Dubai. I like the fact that you've got a funky shirt on.
Listen, see, my whole wardrobe is designed for these type of moments, these holidays. Everyone looks at me, I'm walking about the street in all these funky shirts, but see when I'm on holidays, I fit in, look cool. Giraffes, you don't like giraffes? Giraffe on a shirt. Lethal.
It's funky, mate, I'll give you that. Every day I've seen you this week, you've had a different t-shirt, shirt on every day, so I like the fact that it's consistent.
Yep, I'm a consistent man. No one has a better shirt game than me.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, you're probably right. Most guys are obviously in the track suits and the sponsor wear, etc. But Tyrone McKenna does what he wants to do.
That's it. I mean, I get these from vintage shops. I go out and search for the weirdest, coolest shirts that I can find. It's not everyone's taste. A lot of people slag me, but I like what I rock. It suits my personality as well.
Fair point, mate. You do what makes you happy, and big fight for you, mate. Massive fight. You're fighting. I spoke to you a couple of months ago, and I think the first thing I thought was like, you're about to fight somebody who could quite easily be a top 5, top 10 pound for pound fighter. It's massive, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's fitting for my career. I've always said, I'm not a hypocrite. I've always said I want the hardest fights out there for my fans to enjoy. I don't want to go around cherry picking. I don't want to be known as a cherry picking boxer. At the end of my career, people go, but he got that title because he cherry picked his way up, or anything like that. I go out of my way to try and get these hard fights. I mean, I got offered a much easier opponent for the same thing, for the world title eliminator, and I said no. I said fuck off to my manager. I want the hardest fight possible, and that was Prograis. At the time, Josh and Jack were fighting, so they were. I couldn't fight them. Next in line, who's the best in the world, Prograis, and that's who I went after. I went on Twitter. I know how to self-promote. I mean, I haven't had a promoter since I started boxing. I've got myself up to these rankings by myself with the help of MTK, obviously, but no promoter managed me up to that point. So yeah, like I seen an opportunity to make this fight happen, and I got it happening.
And fair to you. Do you draw any confidence from the fact that your fight with Jack Catterall, you went the distance? Obviously, you got hurt early, but you came back and won a lot of rounds in that fight, and you only lost by 1 or 2 rounds. And Jack Catterall, according to many people's opinion, done a number on Josh Taylor. Do you draw much confidence from that?
Massively. I was sparring him in this camp as well, so to see the kind of performance he put in against a unified world champion, whether he won or lost, it shows the level he is, and I believe I'm that level as well. Our spars were very good spars. I enjoyed them. I don't think anyone got better than anyone really, and so it shows I'm on that level. And then again in the fight, he beat me by a point, but he also knocked me down twice. So I know the knockdowns that happened, I actually won that fight, but obviously the knockdowns did happen, so I lost it. But it was a close fight. So it shows what level I am, and everyone's criticised me saying, how's Tyrone managed to get Prograis fight? How's Tyrone doesn't deserve this, Tyrone's getting knocked out, Tyrone's out of his depth. But yet, when have I ever been out of my depth? I fought Jack Catterall, who's number 1 in the world, in my 14th fight. I was a nobody, and I lost by 1 round. And the Mulder defeat is against O'Hara Davies, which a lot of people thought I won. So, and he's world level as well. So we're getting this illusion that I'm out of my depth. I've never been out of my depth in my life against world class opponents. So I think that's silly, and I can't wait to. I'm actually glad that they're saying that, because I can't wait to shock them and prove them wrong.
Looking at both of you physically, I think another thing that you brought up to me a while ago was that you said, I think he's going to struggle making weight. You've seen him now. You guys mixed in each other's company at this hotel. Are you still thinking the same?
Yeah, I mean, he said he's got a nutritionist, but look, nutritionists can't work miracles. It's you yourself has to make a weight, not a nutritionist. I mean, I've got a nutritionist. I've had a nutritionist the last 4 times. I have to listen to him perfectly to make weight the way he wants me to make weight. Is he listening to the nutritionist properly? Who knows? I seen on a YouTube video recently that he said, I'm going to start eating healthy now. And it was like 2 weeks ago. I'm supposed to be eating healthy for 10 weeks. Who knows? I mean, he could be making a weight perfect. I'm not really looking into it. It's not going to affect me whether he's feeling good or not. I'm just going to go in, fight my fight, and if he is fucked with the weight, it'll tell. If he isn't, I'm still confident it'll beat him.
One of the biggest things, one of the biggest aspects of this fight will be the heat and the humidity of Dubai. So, you guys are going to be in the ring, 8, 9 o'clock, and it's still really, really warm. And I saw you do the public workout the other day, and both of you were sweating, after 1 or 2 rounds in the ring. So, who's that going to favour? Is it going to favour you or him if it goes into round 5 and 6 and you both, got rid of a lot of water out your system and, the humidity is going to kick in?
I think it favours me, to be honest. My type of fight that I like is a toe-to-toe, non-stop action war. His fight is probably more calculated, where he's picking shots and getting away and moving, and that's where the heat comes into play and the humidity comes into play, where you're so zapped you can't do any kind of movements. You're just like, I want to just stand there, and that suits me. I think it takes away his kind of edge, that maybe he has better head movement than me. He is more elusive than me. I think that takes that away. And I actually like that kind of. I mean, our gym is when it's sunny, and it's not often it's sunny in Ireland, but when it is sunny for a few weeks, that gym is insanely hot, and I love sparring that kind of heat. I think it brings a different mental toughness that I always know that I have, and I think that's going to favour me in the fight night.
And with regards to your time in Dubai, what is it you get up to? Obviously, you got weight to make for tomorrow. Do you just tend to just chill out in the hotel, or do you like to go out and about for a walk and just absorb the heat?
A bit of both. I was chilling for a while up in my room where I got too bored. I think when you're chilling and you're too bored, you just are only thinking about eating and water and all this. So you're better off just going about your day and talking to the likes of yourself and soaking up the atmosphere. I went over to where the weigh-ins were. Went to the Irish Village. It looks like it's popping. There's a lot of Irish over there that are coming to support me on Saturday. So it was good to see them and get pictures and stuff with them, and just take my mind off the fight and off the weigh-in tomorrow.
Talking to the Irish fans, it is pretty crazy to imagine that we're in Dubai and that little area, the Irish Village. You wouldn't think you sat in Dubai, would you, when you sat around there? So it must excite you having, your fellow countrymen and women coming around and supporting you, etc. Do you want Dubai to be a fight capital? Because that's what Probellum's plans are. Would you want to come out here and fight more often?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, who wouldn't want this for fight week? It's sunny, it's nice, it's relaxing. My usual fight weeks are in the cold and tough, and it's just nice having going out for a wee coffee and chilling, relaxing. It feels like, I don't know, it just feels nicer to be more relaxed and chilled. And then obviously the venue looks unbelievable for the fight night. There is a good Irish fan base out here. I mean, a lot of Irish live out here, so they're all coming to the fights. So it's going to feel like a home away from home. So yeah, I would love to come out here as often as possible and fight.
What about food? I know you're a bit of a chef and cook at home. What have you been doing for food? Have you had prep meals, or have you been eating from the hotel?
I've been eating from the hotel. Obviously, my nutritionist stands over what I need to be eating, so it's been basic stuff at the minute. Nothing too nice. Haven't went down to eat nice restaurants and that good food yet. But I'll certainly be doing it after the fight, after the weigh-in even, and I'll be experiencing. Everyone always says to come over to Dubai and the food's unbelievable, so I'm excited to try some.
And last question, Tyrone, how much will it mean to you Lester your hand gets raised at the end of that fight? You've just beaten Regis Prograis, a pound for pound fighter. Your name is going to go through the roof, and how much does that mean to you?
It just validates every single thing I've done in the last 10 years. When I started my pro boxing career, I just had a baby. My girlfriend had to work and raise my 2 kids. Well, I have 2 kids now. She had to work and raise my 2 kids, pay for the rent, pay for everything, while I tried to make it as a boxer. And I'm not going to lie, there was a lot of times where I doubted, am I going to actually make it? Am I just wasting her time and my time and not working when I should be going to work and earning from my family? But it just validates that all that trial and tribulation was worth it. and I wasn't insane thinking I'm going to be top of the world. I mean, after I beat Regis Prograis, that's me probably one of the top name, if not the top name in my weight, if Jocelyn moves up. So yeah, it's validation really.
Well, I wish you all the best, and may the best man win.
Legend, good man.